Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is NoobSniper, and welcome to episode 2 of the Noob server. So, there was a bit of a confusion on my end. Well, let me explain. Let me backtrack. So, a couple days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago, I released a video describing how I opened up a new channel and that I'm excited for you guys to join, and I had to go. You guys had to apply. So I went to bed, came back the next day, and I had over 250 applications. Let me tell you, right from the get-go, when I saw that number, I thought my inbox was broken. It was 7 a.m. when I woke up, so I thought maybe it was actually 25, and I just saw it wrong, and even 25 was a good, amount of people, but 250. My mind was boggled. I was like, wow, how am I going to sort through all of those applications? So I just began reading them, and I picked ones that I felt were very interesting, very respectful, kind, rule abiding, people that I thought would be a great asset to the server. And I narrowed it down to about 50 people, and of those 50 people, I had the hard decision to cutting the list down to about 25. Now, while my server only holds 12 people, I figured that people in different time zones can benefit from the fact that, if people in the US are sleeping, people in Australia, maybe Sweden, I don't know, somewhere out west, in the west part of the world, east part of the world, excuse me, would benefit from not having too many people on the server and having their own time kind of thing. So anyways, the point being is I picked out 25 people to whitelist, and I did whitelist them, and then I went and I replied to all of them in my private messages, or so I thought. So what happened was, apparently, I didn't know this, but YouTube limits the amount of outbox messages you send, how many messages you can send in a day. I didn't know this, so I sent out the 25 or so emails, or not emails, they were just private messages saying that, hey, I picked you for the server, here's the IP and what have you. So I'm I go back tonight, I'm like, all right, well, I expect to have like 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 people online at the same time, and it was only 2 or 3, and one of them was someone who I personally invited to the server. So I was very confused, and I checked the whitelist, I reloaded it. No, they're on the whitelist. I don't understand what's happening. And then I read a comment from one of the people that I had whitelisted, saying that she hadn't received a private message. No one has. All right, and I'm like, oh no, did I mess up? Did I send it to the wrong people, or what have you? And turns out you're limited to about 5 outbox messages at a time. I'm assuming to cut down on spam on YouTube's end. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to leave a list of all the people that have been accepted and have been whitelisted in the description below. I was going to do it on the screen, but it's a long list. So check the description below to see if your name is whitelisted on the server. And if it is, since I need to give you the IP, please private message me. You need to go out of your way, message me again, just like, hey, what's up, I'm this and this, I got accepted, I saw your video, saw you on the server, whatever, or saw my name on the server list, can you give me the IP, please? Sure, no problem. So hopefully with that sorted out, we will be much better off, and have more people on the server, make it a little bit more active and lively. For those of you who, the small few, that makes no sense. For the few of you who were accepted, congratulations. I mean, it's not about winning a prize or being special in any sort of way. It's just, just what I feel like is going to be a good contribution to the server. Namely, people who are mature. They sound mature. You can tell between someone who sounds mature in their post or in their application, versus someone who is a little immature. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing about age. I accepted 12-year-olds onto my server. That's not a problem. Age was just a number, but age in correlation with the application helped to determine who was and wasn't going to be allowed on the server. So And now, that was addressing the people who did make it on the server. For those of you who didn't, please don't be discouraged. Okay, I have a bit of an issue here, and I want your opinions. I've mentioned this before in a previous video, way back when. And the main issue, oh, by the way, I'm completely lost in a cave on my server, so I'm just wandering around. This is as new to me as it is to you. So, the issue is, the server is only 12 people. And I want it to be bigger, trust me, I really do. But when you increase the number of players, you have to increase the number of, or the amount of RAM you allocate to it, and that costs money. So, I mean, I hate to make money an issue, I really do, but I don't know if I can say, I think I can say, I'm paying about $30 a month for this server, so 12 people, and I think it has half a gig of RAM. And I wanted to upgrade it, or it doesn't have a full gig. I'm not sure if it has a full gig or half a gig. I can't remember truthfully. But the problem is, I do want to let more people in, but if I whitelist everyone that applied, imagine 250 people trying to log on the same 12-person server. You guys know as well as I do, that's not going to work. So, this is the issue. I want to do something along the lines of donation based. So people who donate to the server, whatever it be, $5 or upwards, I guess, instantly get a spot on the whitelist. However, I personally hate when commentators and YouTubers do that. I honestly despise the fact that people do that. But I see now why. It's because, if the money can't come from your pocket, then you can sort of, have people pay for their own spot. That's the mentality, but I don't want it to be like that. I really don't. It's such a bad thing, and that's why I'm having such an ethical issue with myself. I can't bring myself to ask you guys for donations to get a spot on a server. Just playing Minecraft. You already paid the $20. So my point being is, I don't know how to go about raising some money. I feel like asking you guys is really, really low of me, especially if you're gonna pay for your own spot. But I truthfully can't think of another way. I don't know how else. If you guys have any suggestions as to other ways you guys can maybe gain a spot while still making me some money. I'm so sorry. I hate to make this about money, but it really is, because I can't exactly maintain the server without money. And I want to interact with you guys. And I bought the server purposely so I can interact with you guys, have fun with you guys, be a community. That's what I want. I want my channel to be a community, not a YouTuber and its followers. I want you guys to be as much as, wait, let me try to phrase this, as much a part of what I'm doing together. Oh, that made no sense. I want you guys to be together with me. I don't know. Oh, that sounded weird now. I'm going to move on. So, point being is, I hate asking for donations. But if you guys are willing to donate to help the server, I guess I can, and I am willing to allow you guys to get whitelisted on the server. However, I personally truly do ethically feel very bad about asking you guys for stuff like that. So I want you guys to let me know how you feel about the whole thing. If there is another way, that'd be awesome. I'd love to find out another way to incorporate some donation-based way. I don't know. So you guys let me know. But if you're cool with the whole donation bit, then you guys have to let me know. Private message me or leave me a comment, and I will. Sorry, my nose is a little runny here. I'll have to gauge what people are gonna feel, how they're gonna feel about this whole thing. So, again, I'm not asking for money right now. I do not want money right now. I can sustain the server for a few more months. That's not a problem. But if it's the whole concept of opening up the server to more people, meaning I have to upgrade, meaning I have to pay more, which is hard out of a student's pocket who has a job but technically doesn't, because the money I make from YouTube goes pretty much straight to my university and my school fund, so I have to save up that money. But what did I want to say? Aside from that, I mean, we've only had 2 or 3 people that were whitelisted and added to the server just because of my goof, or YouTube's goof, or someone's goof. So I'm hoping that the few people that are on the server, or sorry, the few people that have been whitelisted on the server are going to enjoy the experience that they have on here. I spoke with someone, cornfed, who was one of the first people I added, which makes sense. He said that he's from Australia, by the way. He said that he had no problems with the connection. They said there was a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of lag, but that's expected because he's from Australia. And he said, given that the fact that he's from Australia and the host is out of Toronto, Canada, it's not bad at all. So that's cool. Let me ask Delta here, who also is a YouTuber. You guys should check out his channel. He's pretty cool. How is the connection for you? And we'll see what his response to that is. So what I wanted to plan to do on the server is, well, first of all, I just want to get established. I know the whole beginning part is, frustrating, takes some time, etc. And so I just decided to just do that on my own time. And what I've actually been doing the last couple of days is making a skeleton spawner. Okay, good. Oh wait, good. And so I want to. Oh, sorry. I was building the skeleton spawner. And what I was trying to do this whole time was build a mob evader. That's the one thing I've yet to do and yet to learn how to do, because I failed twice. Twice I failed at making a mob evader. And I will show you if I get out of here. This is so darn long. And there's another guy on the server. Recording at the moment, actually. And so if I find my way out of here, I've just been walking in circles, and I know you've noticed that too. I'm sorry, I've been trying to get out. You know what? I'm going to find my way out of here, and I will continue recording and show you the failed mob evader. One sec. All right, so thank you, spiders, for the warm welcome. I am back. Actually, surprisingly made it to the surface. I didn't think I was, but so spawn is off that way, about 200-300 blocks away, and I just decided to randomly walk one way. You know, whatever, just pick a direction, go build there. And I saw a desert. I'm like, all right, this is perfect. If there's ever gonna be a mob spawner, it's gonna be in the desert. Lo and behold, like literally right here, as soon as you walk off, or I came back from the shore, I'm like, yep, beauty, found a spawner. I'm like, this is absolutely perfect. And luckily it was a skeleton spawner. Whoops. It was a skeleton spawner. So lots and lots of arrows and bones. Don't have to worry about any farm stuff or what have you. So first thing I did was build this mob evader. They spawn here, went, pushed them to here, came up to there, and then I had them go and drop. It worked. I mean, mind you, it did work, but what I had failed to realize was that in my design, I made it so that it was only one block. So imagine 6 skeletons trying to jam into one block. It just didn't work. It was very, very, very low rates. Very slow. I went AFK for an hour, and I think I killed maybe like 12 skellies. Like, it was so minuscule. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to revamp that idea. And what I did was I had them a 2-wide water canal, push them over here, and as you can see, it's 2x2. So I had them go up and come down. Oh, that was a lot of signs, by the way. That was a full double chest full of signs. Had them come down and fall here. Except that I realized, I'm not sure if maybe I did it wrong or what have you, but I think that skeleton properties are different than other mob properties, in that they don't jump as often or almost at all. So what I found was that skeletons were not going up. I tried this in creative world, and I did zombies, and they worked perfectly. Like, they were just like flying up, flying down, one or two punches, it was all good. And then lo and behold, it didn't work with my, maybe it's SMP, I don't even know. It didn't work, that's all I know. So I ended up scrapping that idea, and I went with the generic, have them fall like 22 or 23 blocks, which I'm still adjusting because it's a little off. They still die sometimes, so I have to adjust that. But aside from that, that's what I've been working on. I have to clean that up, get that out of the sky because that's ugly. Finish that up because that's the little containment center. And this is my temporary, very, 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 very temporary home. Lots of cows, which I will do the favor and absolutely slaughter because I need to kill them anyways. I don't need them anymore. Could have breeded them, I don't know. But I don't need them at the moment. You are the sole survivor and you're dead. So, oh, lots of iron ore. Yes, so what I've been doing here, maybe, oh, there you go, is making lots and lots of bricks. And if you know anything about Minecraft, you know what you need bricks for. I'm just going to do this for now. You need bricks for brick houses. I mean, that was self-explanatory. I was just waiting for you guys to fill in the gap there, but you didn't, so it was awkward. Anyways, I'm building a brick house. This is going to be... I've never really made a brick house before. I don't know why. It's just I figured that clay is too hard to come by, that I don't feel like it's actually worth trying to, but apparently... not apparently, I know that bricks have been fixed so that there's a lot more of them. Like, they come in abundance now, so... Point being... I'm saying point being like a million times. Damn. Okay, I'm wondering what they were talking about. I need to take these bricks and go build some houses. And I think I have some more bricks there. Yep, 59. And, oh yeah, then I have all this clay that I collected as well. So let's toss this in the furnace. And I'll come back to grab the rest of that coal. And that's smelting there, but we can do that. And that's doing that and that. Okay, so we have all the... Maybe I should just make one more for the time being. Yeah, I'll make one more furnace, just so we can have them all cooking at the same time. Come on, let me access it. Perfect. And I need some coal. That's kind of dumb to put it under a fence gate. Maybe I'll just break this. Get out of here! Not allowed in here. Here! Put you there. Makes perfect sense. Gate to nothing. Alright, so what else do we got going on here? This is pretty much my inventory. I've just been collecting, stockpiling. Ran into a village, a very, very, very small village, and I robbed the bookshelves from there, or I guess the books, and made them into bookshelves. I've been accumulating some iron, as you can see. Got my full iron gear, rocking that iron. I got a couple bows from the skeleton grinder. Some glass, some more iron. Reeds, because I always call them reeds. I'm not calling them sugar canes. They are reeds to me. That's what they are in real life. They're reeds. These reeds I need for bookcases, so I'll put them actually together. I was collecting mushrooms because I want to make that my primary source of food, because I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are awesome. Don't know why. I've always had an obsession with those mushrooms. Not illegal mushrooms. Get that out of your head. God. Jesus. You guys are so bad. Alright, so that's all cooking. And, oh, we got lots and lots of bones here. We can deposit some string. I think string's in the other chest. All this stuff is very messy and what have you, so I gotta clean it up. Anyways, is it daytime? It is daytime. Oh, I got a buddy here. Want to visit me. Is it becoming daytime? Oh, it's a storm. I was wondering, I'm like, why is the sky... Where is the sun or the moon? It's definitely daytime. It's just that because I'm in a desert, it is raining a bit. And if you can see off in the distance over there, aside from the munching that I'm doing, you can see my house, and there goes the rain. Oh, look, half not in the rain? In the rain. Now I'm in the rain. There's the brick house that I've been working on. I picked a marsh or a swamp biome, primarily because lily pads are awesome. I like the color of the trees. They're a darker green as opposed to the really, really bright neon fluorescent green. So I like that. And additionally, there are cows here already, so I can basically spawn and make a nice little farm. Oh, hello, you decided to join me up there. Are we playing chicken? Let's see who's going to win. Or I guess it would be cow, not chicken, but okay. I win. I'm Victor. Oh! Your friend decided to join, huh? Nope, almost lost. Oh, he's going on the edge. Oh, I lost. I lost that round. All right, well, one out of 3 was all right. 30%, I suck. I'm gonna go sit in the corner. All right, so not much is going on here. I'm just gonna finish up these bricks. I guess I can do that on camera just to say I've done some stuff on camera here. And so not much is going on aside from that. I'm so sorry again for the problem with the YouTube response. I didn't know that. That was weird. I'm hoping. What the heck is crushing? I'm hoping that that's not a problem and you guys get the message and you guys respond to me. And we'll be happy-go-lucky campers. The only thing is we're not going camping though. Sorry. No camping. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with these bricks, so I'm just gonna recollect these. No, you fell to the ground. I'm gonna recollect these. I'm not sure if I want to make a roof right now or make it a little bit higher. I think I'm gonna go one level higher, put a little roof on it, 1 or 2 levels higher, put a little roof on it, and that'll be it. But stupid rain. Aside from the rain and all this yucky stuff, I'm gonna get going. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like the videos. It always helps because it helps people see the video and gain a little bit more attention. And bring forth the cow. Look at me, cow. Look at me, love me, love me. I'm all alone. Oh, you love me. All right. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day.